Hey there folks, we are on the pool deck of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel overlooking the great city of Singapore right behind me. We got to talk about the daily financial news. Obviously, we need to review the Fed day. I did a specific video on that earlier. You can go back and watch that. But basically, we got the quarter point raise we expected. I expect another quarter point in March. We are almost there. We're almost to the terminal rate. Getting to the terminal rate is important because then the banks can start collapsing the margins. We should see mortgage rates under 6% very, very soon. So all things considered, Jerome Powell was more dovish than hawkish. I thought he would try to kick the stock market again, but he clearly missed. ADP report came out yesterday and it was worse than expected. 106,000 jobs created. Expectation was for 190. Last month was for 253. Hospitality had 95,000 increase. Financial services 30,000. Well, construction lost 24,000. Wages up 7.3% year on year. Peloton beat top, beat bottom, and had subscription revenue greater than product revenue. Yes, folks, Peloton is moving from a bike sales, exercise to subscriptions. Snap missed top, missed bottom, and gave a very weak forecast. Got a couple of scary messages from different analysts. One is Mark Spitznagel, something like that. Says, brace for a market crash, something resembling the 1930s as global debt balloons. We also have one from Nassim Taleb talking about investors are getting in for a rude awakening as the painful return to reality comes in. Lots of people are making comparisons to the Great Depression. People are talking about earnings surprises. I don't know. It kind of feels like we're almost to the peak rates. Rates will be there for a while. The economy could adjust, but we need to pay attention. We need to be diligent for sure. Mortgage demand dropped. This was the first week it had dropped in 5 weeks. It actually dropped quite significantly. Mortgage demand dropped 9% week on week. Purchase demand down 10% week on week. Meta taken a lot of grief the last 2 or 3 quarters. They have come out and said we are going to have 2023 be the year of efficiencies. And oh, by the way, they announced a $40 billion buyback. Yes, folks, a $40 billion buyback. That is not something to sneeze at. Bond King Jeffrey Gundlach is talking about he expects the Fed to have one more rate increase, as do I. I thought that was very interesting. And then he expects the Fed to be done all year. The JOLTS report came in hot, came in setting at over 11 million job openings. The ratio of unemployed to job openings is 1.9, up from 1.7. The job market is strong. It is the highest in 5 months. Expectation was for 10.3 million. Labor demand is clearly greater than supply. In another sign that the white-collar layoff is picking up steam, we have FedEx. FedEx is laying off 10% of their officers and directors amid cooling demand. Rivian is also laying off 6% of its workforce. There is talk of something possibly called the blue-collar boomerang, which I thought was very interesting. Again, a blue-collar boomerang would basically be, hey, you were a blue-collar worker, you went and got a white-collar job during the pandemic, now they're letting you go, you're going to go back and get a blue-collar job. Don't know if that holds water, but that is certainly something that is being talked about. At the end of the day, folks, this was the Fed day. We only got one more rate increase coming. Mortgage rates will be coming in as banks collapse rates. We will end up at 4.75 to 5 on the Fed funds. Then we'll be even all year. There are lots of calls for Fed rate cuts later in the year. I do not know. But let's congratulate someone. Folks, I know I'm on vacation. I know we're on trips, but I still want to reward people. Mike, congratulations for getting your deal. I am tracking, and as soon as I get home, I will mail your card. We are also doing the golden tickets. If you get your first deal while I'm gone, I will highlight you on one of these videos and we will move forward. So at the end of the day, folks, let's give you a little scan of the rooftop pool. and the great city of Singapore. All right, folks, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Later.